Good morning, Sagittarius. Yeah, I'm trying to jump this off earlier. Sagittarius, I am feeling so much better. I'm not 100. I'm not 100%. So for those of you who come to my live tonight, which is over on Instagram, I am going to be a little pale. I'm just saying, I'm still a little pale. But FYI, thank you to those who have followed me on Instagram. Over there, my content is a little different. I repost a lot of things. They are some generalized spiritual and astrology things over there, but every Tuesday I go live and I do live readings. I do a live element reading, and then I open the floor for personal readings for $10. And they're small readings, where you can get a question answered, etc., etc. And so, I will, of course, put my link to Instagram in the description box so that you can follow. That is at 8 p.m. Eastern time. I almost said Central time. But I do it at that time so that people in different time zones can attend. And it's a good deal, Sag, because there's, a personal reading and a collective reading can be two different things. For real, for real. I am so glad that you're here. And, if you want to get on that list, and you follow me on Instagram, you can DM me and arrange to get on the list early. So anyways, let's get on with it, Sag. If you're looking for personal readings, please check out the description. It's always there for you. All is well, Sagittarius. All is well. And you know what I was thinking this morning? Because today is Prime Day. And I did treat myself a little bit. So, whenever I spend money, because I'm one of those types of people who will feel guilty when they spend money, but will do it anyway, because Sagittarius likes to spend money, is I always will say, every time I spend money, I make money. Or you can actually say, when you're in the process of purchasing, every dollar I spend returns to me times 10. Sagittarius. So let's check out the vibe. So, internally, I do feel like there is something going on in the heart space, where you're being really good to yourself. Which is really good, because that really helps you to keep your heart chakra open. We want to keep all of our chakras open, Sag. Because believe it or not, that has quite a bit to do with how healthy you are. To keep your energy system or your energy centers healthy is essential. And there are lots of things that you can do for that. As a matter of fact, I have lately had this idea that I've seen other people do about starting a paid discussion group, starting a little group. So you guys can let me know what you think about that in the comments, because I always have lots of ideas. And you're doing that, and it is like affecting how you're moving forward, but it is moving forward from a space that is good to you. And we've been working on that, Sag. If you've been on this channel, for the last year, we've been working on putting ourselves first and doing things that are good for ourselves. So, we pay a lot of lip service to putting ourselves first, but actually doing it is very difficult. It is, and there is a way to help people effectively that doesn't require for you to sacrifice yourself. And the Libra South Node has been teaching us that for some time. And I mean, I'm right there with y'all. I really am. I used to do so much stuff for free. And I still even do it a lot in my lives. So, and even for friends and family and romantic interests. That was my thing, working for love. So, God bless us Libra South Node people. So let's get on with it, because there's a message coming. You're manifesting a message. And I kind of feel like it may be that and this may have something to do with opening your heart. You may be open to hearing from people more now, or this could be someone specific. Because the Page of Cups is on the bottom with the Three of Wands and the Moon. Very interesting. And I feel like this is something maybe you were closed off to at one point. And it could be love in general, Sag, because we see the Four of Pentacles with the Two of Cups. So possibly when it comes to love, you have been just not really open to it, maybe wanting to focus more on your money or to be in a certain place before relationships. I see it all over the place. Like, you wanted to have some stability in your life before approaching a relationship, but there's something definitely making progress here, and I feel like that may have something to do with this message. Maybe it's you decide you're open, or maybe you're open to healing something with someone, because this can be very specific for you. We will look at that in the extended. But your energy is very open. I actually really like it. I have been working with clients who shall remain nameless about being open. And I've, for the most part, I've enjoyed a lot of what the feedback that I've been receiving in regards to that. And you're in this energy of serendipity, meaning, expansion, being here to, receive blessings, even if you can't see them. It's like your hands are stretched out. I'm ready. I love this for you. So in terms of relationships, now this is specific. I just feel like you, on some level, if you're connected with someone, you kind of are getting in this mode of being open to the imperfections of others, like expecting less perfection. But it kind of does see with trust reversed and celebrate. It could be someone you're connecting with you don't really, I feel like you're not sure that you trust them. You are trying to not overly focus on the imperfections of others. So that's interesting. I will definitely look into that. Underneath the deck on that is the right path, nurture, twin flame, with unseen. I do. It feels the energy here in terms of relationships, if this isn't something specific for you, is like this feeling that you're trying to be open. You're trying not to focus so much on red flags and believe that things will work out. But also not really, without being stupid, like without being blind to what people's imperfections are, so you're definitely trying to be smart, but you also are trying not to be distrusting, even though on some level you may feel that. And you may feel with someone specific that something about them is a little too good to be true, even though, sometimes that can be like where relationships haven't been so great for you, and something is really feeling good, so you kind of wait for the axe to fall. There kind of is that energy a little bit, and That's natural, I think. I think it is, Sag. So the kind of day it's going to be is very interesting because we start off with the Five of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. You may have been working through some things, honestly, you know, because there is this energy of like your heart getting better, you know, and because you go from the Five of Cups to the Ten of Pentacles. So you definitely are working through some things that have been difficult, you know, difficult, especially in the heart space. I feel like this is really strong. And what's happening now is like, it feels like other people are showing up for you. Like you're not having to deal with everything alone anymore. Or maybe this is you just deciding to not deal with everything alone, to share your hurts and your losses and it's actually a really beautiful energy, Sag. It really is. And what you need to be aware of, which the opportunity, I feel like you don't see it coming, but there's definitely, life is about to get easier. Let me just say that you have a 10-10 moment here. Life is about to get easier, Sagittarius. I said what I said. The Fool and the Ten of Wands. Like, that is beautiful. For those of you who are looking to move, I feel like there could be something coming in. It may seem a little risky, but, you know, like, where do we get playing it safe? Well, where do we get in that? We get nowhere a lot of times. You know, it's really interesting. And what's supporting you is interesting too. Because we have the Two of Pentacles with the Empress reversed. It's like things are moving into a more balanced space, even though, like, it may not feel like it. So there may be some things that kind of, I don't want to say knock you sideways, but it's really pointing out to you what, you know, what kinds of things in your life are not, and that could be money. It really could be with the Two of Pentacles. But the Two of Pentacles tells us to focus on our priorities, you know. And it's really interesting because I feel this energy. And that's about when your body talks to you, maybe the time, like you're moving out of this space where doing more isn't necessarily getting you more. And this is what you're realizing, and that you need to listen to what your body is telling you. I have had this lesson in the last few weeks like crazy because I have this like a mad work ethic. I will do the most, right? But what you're seeing is that doing the most is not helping. You know, it may even be making you sick. And so, like, what you are coming to see is that, you know, in order, you have to figure out what's the most important thing for you to do. You know, and maybe, you know, the priority here is your health or taking care of yourself, you know, because of that. Yeah. And it's hard because you want to do what you're supposed to do. With the Hierophant and the King of Pentacles, that's definitely that energy of, but I have so much to do. You know, maybe there's even deadlines in which I have to do this, what is expected of me. And, you know, I just feel like you, and the Page of Pentacles is here. You know, there could be, and this is in your challenge, honestly. It may be hard for you to see the benefit in some things, specifically how hard you work, what others expect of you. And it's really hard when you're trying to really focus on balance to please everyone. You know, there's a strong energy there for me, for you. So what's the curveball, Sag? The curveball is that you're getting something. I don't know exactly what it is. It's something you want. The Magician is here reversed. So it may have been something you really didn't, you wanted, but you didn't feel like you were getting. And, you know, there is this, like, there is this need for you to believe, because this is the Magician reverse, really has a lot to do with your thoughts. You know, focusing your thoughts in a really positive way, that like dreams do come true, that things, you know, do manifest for you out of nowhere. You know, because you are receiving with the Six of Pentacles, someone is granting you a wish. And literally all you have to do is believe it. So when it comes, you know, because it's definitely someone being generous with you, you may like be cynical about it. Why? And the universe is saying, no, Sag, just take it. Whatever it is, just take it. Don't think too much about it. Just take it. And that's really funny, because I am now really focused on manifesting my own house. And I swear it's coming as a gift. So, yeah. Okay. Let's see. Very interesting. Nine of Cups reversed. Four of Swords. The Hangman. You are really thinking about what needs to change, Sag. You really are. Like, in terms of, like, you're taking some time out to really think about life and what needs to change in your life. This is really focused around happiness. Especially if there are things that you don't exactly feel happy about. You know, Sag, you're really giving that a thought, and maybe seeing, like, in terms of where you haven't gotten what you want, maybe you're looking at it differently. You know, sometimes it's just about timing, quite honestly. So let's get on to the mystery card. Okay, let's take a look at what the mystery card is, which is, you know, it can be things you don't see coming. Feels like there's a lot of things you don't see coming. And that's Uranus, right? Let's shake things up. But it's so funny the way Uranus works is that it always kind of comes in the form of destruction. So, and it is an aggressive energy with Mars. So be mindful of other people. Be careful driving. Be careful with sharp objects. Yes, Sag. Please. Because accidents can happen during these types of transits. So, what's the mystery? What's the mystery unfold? Okay. What's the mystery unfolding? The mystery unfold. Oh, okay. Something's definitely turning around, Sag. And it's kind of telling you something is definitely, that has felt like a lot of pressure for you. Maybe it's something you've been worried about, is turning around. You are gaining something and not having to wait for it anymore. Okay. Okay, Sag. Woo. So we have quite a bit of things to look at in the extended, so maybe I'll see you there. If not, I'll speak to you soon. Toodles.